Hi everybody, my name is John Duke. Usually go by the name of Yukon John. I was born down in St. Louis, Missouri, 1961, the day before Christmas. That makes me 50 years very old now. I think this will be an interesting class. I think I'm kind of scared to talk to people in large groups, but not horribly frightened about it. I'm in the environmental management program here with a minor in biology. Finishing up the third year. Probably be done spring of 13 with my bachelor's degree. What I really have a passion for is things like the mountains and the rivers and the earth itself. I've been a whitewater boater since the age of 6. I've never stopped since then. I love to explore the creeks and the rivers of the Appalachian Mountains mostly. Don't get out west very often. I live up here top of a mountain in beautiful Wolfsville, Maryland, northwest Frederick County. Very nice place to be. Full of native plants and animals. Yes, there's bears right outside the door almost every night. Except the dog keeps them at bay. I've got 6 kitties living with me, all very nice. I've been married to my wife Sandy for 20 years. I have 3 kids, 18-year-old boy who's an outlaw, 21-year-old daughter who can be quite mean, and a 26-year-old daughter who's living down in Lubbock, Texas now and having a good old time down there in Planet, Texas. I really enjoy all the classes here at UMUC, especially the environmental management classes and the biology classes. I wish we had more classes in things like fish and animals, but most of the biology classes here are human biology, which is really not my interest. I'm interested in the animals and stuff and all those fishes that live in the river. I love to go fishing sometimes when I'm canoeing if it's not on a heavy whitewater river. And I grow up on this mountain. I grow about 200 types of azaleas and rhododendrons, which are about 50 different types are in bloom right now. And hopefully in a future video we'll get to show some of those off. It's pretty nice thing. One of our cats recently, 6 weeks and 2 days ago, had some kittens. So hold on for a second. Look at these wonderful young man and young lady. This guy right here, his name is Burrowing Bob because he likes to burrow down into places and get lost. Nice boy. This here is Georgette. Very nice young girl. You know anybody who wants any kittens? We've got some. They're ready in 2 more weeks. They'll be ready to go. They sure will. Nice little kitties. Aren't they pretty kitties? Well, I don't know exactly what all to say. I've been living up here in these mountains for 22 years now. I grew up mostly in Howard County, Maryland, but it just got too busy down there for me. I had to head to the hills. And it's slowly getting busier up here, but it's we can still ride our bikes and our ATVs for miles and miles if we want to, and sometimes get in trouble. We have some beautiful waterfalls up here, and we have hundreds of miles of hiking trails, which is another one of my joys. At the present time, I'm mapping approximately 200 miles of trails in what's called the Frederick Municipal Forest. An area people know very little about. It's between Gambrel State Park and Catoctin Mountain State Park. Beautiful area. Mostly it's just the mountain bikers that travel through there, but I like to hike and map the places. I was a land surveyor for 28 years, from 1980 until the housing bust of about 3.5 years ago. At that time, on my 28th anniversary, I quit because my company owed me $50,000. And that same day, I called my mommy up, even at my old age, and said, "Hey, would you still like to send me to college since you offered me about 30 years ago to do so?" She said, "Absolutely." So right away, instead of trying to find another job during the housing bust, which not much work for a land surveyor at that time, I started here at UMUC, and I want to change things. Instead of telling the bulldozers where to tear things down, I'm going to try to save the earth now. We know that we're near the tipping point on this planet, and we need more and more people to be informed about this. I think we will make it. I think this earth will continue, and I think enough people will learn that we have to change our ways and do things right. I wish everybody in this class a wonderful, wonderful time. I know I'm late. I've been sick. I shall post this on YouTube and put it in the assignments folder. Good luck to everyone. Thanks, y'all.